What up, everybody? Ooh, shit. Ooh, shit. Some Slime Forest for you, as usual. This was actually... This is actually the song I commissioned. So if you like some of that, I don't even know what it's called. The Clout Route intro. I guess. What up, everybody? It's Thursday. It's Thursday. And Thursday means a Clout Route morning show. Good morning show to everyone. Good morning show. Today, I want to talk more about Twitch shit. Twitch is, you know, a big deal on Twitter right now. Everybody's talking about all the Twitch bullshit, from the rule change to the, you know, people jumping ship to other platforms, yada, yada, yada. You know, is Twitch going down? Is it ran by a bunch of idiots? Who knows? We'll find out a little bit, I guess. But like I said, good morning show. And I think, you know, today can be a nice, peaceful one, okay? We've got Andrew Tate here telling us, good morning. I mean, look at this. Look how peaceful he looks. If I could get my fat head out of the way. Aw, good morning show. We all love a puppy picture, even if it's with Andrew Tate. Andy Tate. So I think I fixed the dropping frames and spotty internets. So that's a fucking plus, too. Happy morning show with good internets, hopefully. I don't want to speak too soon, but hopefully, okay? Bear with me. You know what I think the problem was? People were joking about Wi-Fi connection and yada yada, and I was like, I would never do Wi-Fi. Why would I be hooked to Wi-Fi? And I had an Ethernet cord plugged in, and it was plugged in both ways too. It was plugged in, you know, to the internet and to the computer. But I was still connected to Wi-Fi. Somehow I was still connected to Wi-Fi, baby. I had my Wi-Fi on. So I think turning that off, and I reset everything, I think we're good, baby. I think we're golden. We're on the fucking fast track to success with this internet, baby, okay? Don't jinx it. Let's see what chat's up to. What up this morning, everybody? VWAAA hash ins. I love that. Kevin with the disco dancing. Nice to see everyone. Poland Spring says, what is Twitch? Is it like Kick? That's interesting. That's interesting. You know, Kick, and you're unaware of Twitch. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like Kick, except you can't like get your dick sucked on it or anything. Let's see. Poland Spring says, pic of Kevin sleeping. Is that what I need? Do I need to get like a for shows when Kevin's not here? I'll just set his mic up and have a little picture on it that's like him asleep. Maybe I'll put some little Z's there, so you can still have his presence when it's just my dumb face here. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Yeah, too much Tate, not enough pup in that puppy picture this morning. That might be true. That might be true. His fucking arm is as big as my fucking head. 2 of my arms were his bicep there. I don't know. Maybe that's oh, this is a pic of See, I thought somebody was asking me to get a picture of Kevin sleeping, but I didn't realize this is actually Kevin sleeping. This is Kevin sleeping. Kevin, you're hot, Kevin. Look at you, dude. Holy shit, bro. You've been working out, dog. I love it. I didn't know my co-host was such a hunk. A hunk of hunk. Wow, dude. What the hell, man? Shoot. That's why there are always ladies coming in during the podcast and being like, "Hi, Kevin. Hey, Kevin. You know, what's good, Kevin?" It's not because they hate me. It's because Kevin is just so goddamn chiseled, okay? Holy shit. He might be taking something, honestly. There might be some steroids going on or something. I don't know. What I do know, and what kind of got me started on all this Twitch kick, okay? Adin Ross has banned Hassan and Mizkif from joining Kick, okay? And I guess Adin has some sort of stock there in Kick. It doesn't surprise me since Trainwrecks is like the fucking owner or whatever. I'm sure that Adin can fit in there really well. He's banning Hassan and Mizkif from ever joining Kick. Okay, I'm sure they don't care because Mizkif down there just made a contract with Rumble. Hassan is a Twitch boy. I don't know. I don't think they care very much, but this is what got the pot stirring. So this is what interested me in kind of getting into all of it. I was like, yeah, people are talking about leaving to Kick and to Rumble and to YouTube from Twitch because of what they're doing. And it is interesting and funny that Adin's like saying, yeah, fuck you, some of you guys not coming to Kick. But Twitch just always seems to be making some bad deals, the rules that they just backtracked on that we kind of talked about in the last show. They're just not very good lately. Maybe ever, but definitely lately. So, Poland Spring says, oh, sorry, all bald people look the same. And V-Dub says, not just the ladies. Uh-oh. Do I have a soundbite for that?
Fucking watch it.
It looks like I am dropping some frames still, so fucking goddamn it. We're going to see fucking Dark Danny really soon if I start seeing this fucking shit not work right. God damn it. No, I'm just kidding. I think we're good. But Pauline also clarified that it's just because she hates me, so don't worry. I guess that's true. There's a little bit of both. People come in to swoon over Kevin, and people come in to hate on me. That's most of the viewers, actually. So, in the thumbnail, you saw me and Kevin about to go to space with Dan Clancy himself, CEO of Twitter, spaceman. He worked at NASA for years, okay? That's why he's a spaceman. Amongst all these, Twitter kerfuffles, and I knew that recently, March actually, the CEO had changed. It was like, it changed from whoever it was before to a guy that was like the president of some other branch of Twitch. So to me, it was like a nothing burger. Oh, this is just another guy that works for the company, yada, yada. So I never really ever looked into him. I started to notice he streams sometimes, though, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, this old fucker streaming all the time, collaborating with creators and stuff, too. So here, check him out. This is Dan Clancy with somebody. I don't know. It's somebody. The information's out there, but whatever. I don't know who that is. Dan Clancy at a movie or something, okay? This is the guy. Looks pretty normal. Just a normal guy. This is his Twitter. Not much going on here. Not followed by many people, blah, blah, blah. I was like, is this even real? Is this really him? You'd think the CEO of Twitch would have more going on, at least, on Twitter. And, not really, okay? Not following a lot. Not many followers. I kind of had to look a bit to make sure, that this was actually him. Now, this tweet kind of reinforces it as well as a bunch of other things. But yes, this is his Twitter. He's just not a big presence online. Before we look at that tweet specifically, because we will, he kind of remarks, that's the latest update, but this, the original guidelines or whatever, that got changed. Twitch, all the nonsense we kind of talked about on the last podcast. On-stream logos are limited to 3% of the screen. Burned-in video ads are not allowed, which just means like somebody sends you a commercial, essentially, and you putting that on your stream to play without you or anything else, just on your screen to play. No more of that, which is already not allowed on YouTube. It's already not a thing on YouTube. You can't do that. But they're making it a thing there. Burned in display ads are not allowed. Burned in audio ads are not allowed. So, you know, all the stuff that's like they're sending you a piece to play. You're not allowed to do that anymore. Here's some graphics just to kind of show it. The logo can only be, you know, yay big. Over my dumb head, you can see burned in video ads. It's just an ad that's playing over top of their shit. You know what I'm saying? That they've gotten sent. So that's kind of what the rule shift was. And when we were looking at Dan Clancy's Twitter, this is kind of his response. Twitch made a response, but he quote tweeted it and said something. We messed up with our branded content policy, and I apologize for that. Sponsorships are an important part of both Twitch and the broader creator economy. We have removed this from our guidelines, and we will continue to operate as we have been. Okay. Now, the big stink as to why the burned-in ad thing and blah, blah, blah sucked was because bigger productions need more money, and a lot of the times they use burned-in ads and stuff, yada, yada. Another part of it was that Dan had been clear once me and Kevin had talked about it months ago when they switched from 70-30 split of revenue to like 50-50 with the creators. When they did the 50-50 with the creators, Dan had made it clear kind of that, well, I mean, I guess not clear enough because his intentions were different, but he had said at the time, like, yeah, it's going to 50-50, but we're going to allow creators to pursue their own ads a lot. And not only allow, but like encourage creators to find their own individual ad sponsorships and yada, yada. So they can make more money that way. But when they announced this policy, it's kind of restricting all that. So not only did they get cut down to their 50%, but then what you said about, you know, being fine with the creators working with sponsorships themselves individually, you're kind of pressing up against that now too. So you lied a bit about their revenue and how they're going to make money, you know. So I need to I have a clip. Here's something funny though, before we go any further. I found his YouTube too. I found his YouTube, same username or whatever, and he actually has less subscribers than us. The Twitch CEO, baby. Clout Routes fucking has more clout than Dan Clancy, baby. 62 subscribers. L. That's a fat L, dude. Fucking, let me hit him with something just to humiliate him, you know? Something like,
the Lord has determined I am a woman, and my pronouns are USA.
Suck on that, Dan Clancy. My pronouns are USA, and you suck at YouTube. But, you know, because I was digging in on his YouTube so I could see, like, what kind of shit he gets into, you know? Like, I wanted to figure out if he was a deviant, if he's a loser, if he was a super businessman or something. You know, like, what kind of dude is he, or what kind of dude does he present himself as, at least? Figure out a little bit more about him, because, you know, with how fucked up they're making the rules and backpedaling and being stupid, I wonder if it's just like a guy out to get money, or if he's out of touch and has no idea what he's doing, or, you know, a combination of all of it. Well, he's got some cover songs here, so this is the guy.
You remember sitting there one rainy night, a well-used chair, telling me how well you used to dance.
Yeah, so Dan Clancy has some cover songs on YouTube. I mean, this guy is like so... He's like the typical, this is what I think about like the online grandpa. Like an older dude that actually is comfortable navigating online and not like so old that it's all foreign to him. So, he's just like doing his little cover song music thing, some vloggy stuff, He had some surgery. Oh my gosh, kayak incident. Oh shit. His kayak stuff. I mean, this is all just some classic old man shit. Welcome to the earth, dill pickle. So, yeah, this is the Twitch CEO, Dan Clancy. Old man. Old, kind of, just your typical online old man, honestly. And it makes me wonder, like, I mean, he's worked, we'll get into it. He's worked at some high-profile companies. So he's a rich guy and has always been, okay? He worked at, I mean, just from his Wikipedia, he worked at NASA for years, Google, and then has been at Twitch for a long time. So he's very familiar with how Twitch has operated. He's been there for a while, like I said. And he's a streamer, and he's like kind of online himself with his cover songs, and he streams on Twitch all the time. You could go check him out. He's been doing interviews and stuff, which we'll watch some here in a sec. But it's still puzzling to me. I'm like, maybe he just doesn't know what's going on, or he's like folding to the pressure. These people are telling him to do things, and he's just like, okay. And then they realize they flubbed up. It just seems... It seems like he would know better than to make some of these dumb rules. If he's a streamer himself, if he's been online a while. And I mean, obviously he said that he agreed with walking back that policy and blah, blah, blah. So he knows better. But here, let's watch some of his interactions just so we can get kind of a taste of who he is, how he interacts, blah, blah, blah. All we've seen is the wholesome stuff where he's singing to us or whatever. That's lovely. But he did a podcast with VTuber on Twitch, Fillion, who I think we may have talked about for some other reason on the pod before, but I'm not really familiar with Fillion. I don't really know, but Fillion had some discussions with Dan Clancy prior, okay? This is prior to the rule shift, this interview was. So prior before this whole thing where everybody's been outraged about the rules and how they bounced back, Dan Clancy had this interview, okay? And they're calling him out because Twitch CEO Dan Clancy contradicts his previous statements about supporting streamers with their brand sponsorships. This is kind of what I was talking about earlier. These changes might be the last straw for a lot of big and small content creators.
Lots of options in terms of how they create. The size of our platform is what earns your, you staying on the platform.
Absolutely, absolutely.
As you know, oftentimes for a creator, as they get bigger, a lot of the money they make is through sponsorships and other sources of revenue.
Right.
Really, the question is not just about how much from Twitch. It's
he is like discount Richard Branson,
and how can they bring in money
hippie
from
Richard
elsewhere and
Branson,
Twitch platforms that help them.
So you would rather, instead of giving them a contract that gives them money and potentially like demotivates them to actually try, you'd rather give them a bunch of new options like through sponsorships or whatever.
See, this is what
sort
I'm
of
talking
make their
about.
money while not locking them into a platform.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we have to keep earning. We have to keep earning them on our platform. And then we have to keep.
So there you go. I mean, he's basically saying what I was saying. Like, he was talking about after the 50-50 ad revenue share got changed from 70-30. He was talking about, like, look, we're going to be more free and liberal with, like, how you do your ads and yada, yada. And then they make this policy. It's just kind of ridiculous. So Dan Clancy flubbed up, dude. As wholesome as you are and can be, you fucked up, dude. And people aren't happy. People are leaving. But he he had a plan. He knew they were going to do this. They might get a little backlash. So they slid in a little thing here. Oh, you got a problem with our Twitch rules, huh? Well, Twitch will reportedly charge the affiliates $25 for canceling their agreement. Okay, here's the if you or we terminate this agreement, a maintenance fee will be deducted from your remaining balance. So it's like what I guess I don't know how Twitch works. I guess it's you have an account balance on Twitch and then you can withdraw from it to your own bank account or whatever. Obviously, so. They're going to take 25 on the back end. If you got anything left in there, take that shit out before you bounce. They're going to charge you $25, bro. If you don't like the rules. If you don't like it, we're going to get your money for it. Bitch. So Dan Clancy, might be a wholesome old man, but he's thinking. That's a fucking rocket scientist there, baby. He knows. He knows what's up. Oh, goodness gracious. I thought that made me laugh so hard that they're getting you 25 on the back end. Let's see what chat's saying. Old people vlogs are kind of cute, Hash says. Yes, I agree. I mean, he's a little wholesome. Wholesome little guy. Wholesome little old guy. Danny should be more like Dan. I should be more like a wholesome little old guy. I can't grow out hair like that. First off, he's got that hippie swag that I could never achieve. V-Dub says Twitch operate like they still have zero competition when they do now. Yeah, I agree. I mean, for me right now, if I wasn't on YouTube, Twitch would be my obvious choice because Rumble, you're associated with certain people, and even Kick, you're associated with certain people. I mean, I would say like out of Rumble and Kick, I'd probably go to Kick because it's cool that I could do whatever the fuck I want, Like I guess that's kind of liberating. I don't have to ever worry about getting banned. It's not like I could say anything that they would deem too bad. There are already a bunch of crazies on there. But Rumble, I can't go on Crowder's fucking paid by flat platform unless they salary my ass, then you can put my face right next to Crowder. But see, I went live earlier and somebody told me I've got Cozy Thought in the fucking Discord telling me to lock my doors. Not gonna be live for long. I'm kind of worried now. All right, V-Dub says, hey, I sent you a link. Check it out. Okay, it's Ninja on the topic, so I like this. Let's hear what Ninja has to say about the whole Twitch kerfuffle here. Thank you for the clip, V-Dub.
They're basically forcing my hand. I'm not partnered on Twitch. I don't make money there. I make $0 on Twitch.
Okay. Ninja. I'm not really a Ninja fan. I was about to say I love Ninja. I don't really love Ninja. I mean, it's whatever. But when it comes to Ninja's financial woes about Twitch, I'm going to listen to what he has to say because he's probably right, honestly. He's probably going to make a good criticism here. I'm not going to lie. But I will say, after his Mixer grabbed that fucking money bag and he didn't even have to fulfill his fucking duties there at Mixer, Ninja, dude, I would have just left. After getting a fat bag like that from Microsoft and then it's fucking, that platform's just belly up. He could go do whatever he wants. Yeah, I'd be kicking back. I'm going to worry. Who cares what Twitch does? I'm fucking loaded, baby. I know he's still loaded, too. There's no way he's not. Let's see. Kevin put the word. He must be worried about the Rumble and Kick. Don't worry. We're staying at YouTube. No Twitch, no Rumble, no Kick for us. We're good. I don't want any of them. Danny's streaming to band.video with Alex Jones next. No, I would go to Cozy TV before I went to I would go to Cozy TV before I went to band.video. Oh, Kevin's face might be because I had to lock my doors. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Pullen also says, has anyone tried to Minecraft me before? And not that I know of, but apparently. Apparently somebody has tried to, or is.
Twitch. So they then put a rule in that says I can't stream. I can't simulcast. What am I going to choose? What am I going to choose? Am I going to choose streaming?
That was one of the rule changes? See, that's not even one of the... That wasn't even one of the big things that it seems like everybody's making the stink about. Ninja on Twitch banning multi-streaming for all users. Huh. I mean, that's just a fail. That's just an L. Because so many people do that. I mean, I don't. Because, you know, that's too much production for me. But so many people multi-stream, especially Ninja. I know that because he's like on Facebook and Twitch and probably on YouTube. He's probably on all of it, dude. Twitter, I think he lets his live stream roll. Like, he's everywhere. So I would be irritated if I was Mr. Ninja here dipping my toes in all of the platforms. Like, come on, Twitch.
YouTube, TikTok, Kick, other Facebook, all at the same time. Am I going to choose streaming all to there? Or am I going to just only stream to Twitch and make no money? Like zero. What the?
Yeah, I mean, his ability to make money is going to be affected by those previous rules too.
Who would like? That's it's a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer to just jump ship. I mean, I agree. He's not far off, but if this was amongst those rules that just rolled out, then it got reversed. So I guess it's no worries. The multi-stream thing will never work. You can't make it exclusive. You just can't. I don't think that Twitch will thrive and survive if it blocks multi-streaming. People don't want to be just at Twitch. Even non-partners can't multi-stream. So it's either nothing at Twitch only or every other site at the same time. Yeah, like why would you want to? So Pullen says, what is multi-streaming? So it would be like if I'm doing this show, but I'm also broadcasting at the same time to Twitter, to Twitch, to, Facebook, Kick, Rumble, whatever. I don't do it. But a lot of big time creators, they have a lot of pull and interest. I don't think there's much reason for me to have to multi-stream at this point, at the level we're at. But when it comes to the Ninjas and the Hassans probably and the fucking bigger creators, it's like it probably is advantageous for them to stream everywhere. I understand why they would want to. Ninja was in that clip, and Ninja's not a woman, so I don't know if that's what chat's talking about pulling there. But yeah, fuck that, dude. And Twitch knew better. They're like, okay, fuck that. You're right. But some more on Dan Clancy, okay? Frogan on Twitter. She's a Twitch queen, a streamer on Twitch, pretty, relatively big streamer. Frogan says, Dan Clancy is acting all silly going around collaborating with a bunch of creators on their streams while fucking the platform up further. Which I was like, okay, yeah, based, because, yeah, he's going on the podcast and saying, hey, you guys should love me, dude. We're totally freeing up all your abilities to, pursue your own ads and everything. And then psych. But then psych again. Uno reverso yet again. How many times they'll flip-flop, I have no idea. Here in a month, these same rules will roll out again, and then we'll see if this goes down like this. Here's Frogan again. What's funny is at TwitchCon, Dan Clancy had roundtables with so many creators, and I didn't go to mine because I knew they did not give a fuck about what creators have to say about the platform, so why waste my breath? That's also pretty valid because I've heard people be talking about Twitch for years. I mean, way more than YouTube. I mean, YouTube has had its issues in the past, you know, with adpocalypse and yada yada. YouTube's been controversial when it comes to this kind of shit before as well. But, I mean, at least in the length of the time Kevin and I have been doing the show, the podcast and stuff, Twitch has been constantly on the fuck up recovery. It's just a never-ending cycle for them. They don't seem like they can get a grip on it. And it's probably because they have Amazon breathing down their neck to be like, this needs to be profitable for us, okay? We're Amazon. And there's only so much that Amazon probably wants to just piss away money into Twitch. I don't think that they've ever been very successful. Maybe never even. I don't even know if they've ever made money. I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not into the financials of it all, but I do know that when it comes to policy and whatnot, that they fuck up constantly and constantly have to fix it. So there's a little taste. Dan, he seems like, I don't know if I'm confident in thinking he knows what he's doing, but I guess he's kind of wholesome, right? I mean, we've seen a couple little wholesome clips here. Man, I want to get a VTuber avatar, dude. I want one. Would you guys like it better if I was just a little cute little avatar? I mean, maybe not like it would be an adult male avatar. I wouldn't make it a female or a child, that's for sure, especially if it looks like anime stuff, because it gets weird when you do that kind of shit. But I would have an adult male VTuber avatar. I'd look like a samurai. Sure. Check this out. That was a little loud. I'm sorry.
Sure, let's
Dan
do it.
Clancy and his VTuber interaction.
I've never had a hug from a virtual anime character.
Yeah, a virtual anime girl? Okay, wait. How do we do this? Let me go for the one arm here. Oh.
I want a virtual anime girl hug.
I've never been hugged by an anime character.
No, that's sick. Wait. Anything you do, it can happen in real life because I'm effing real at this point. Like, you can punch me in the face right.
Isn't that so cool, though? The idea that I could be somehow controlling an avatar like that on stream. I mean, VTuber sounds fun, dude. It sounds so much fun. I wish I was better at that kind of shit. Maybe if I ever meet anybody that's actually good at that, we'll get hooked up with like a exclusive Clout Route podcast, one show where we'll do me and Kevin VTuber style. I'm getting criticism in chat, actually. I should do it for one show, but Hash says, is that cultural appropriation if you want to be a samurai? I mean, is samurai? I want to be ninja. Is that cultural appropriation? Okay, maybe not a samurai. Maybe I'll be a Humpty Dumpty egg or something. It's like my avatar is like a big egg sitting on like the ledge of a wall or something, teetering at all times. I like that. Let's get on that. Let's see. Why can't it be a woman or child? What do you have against women and children? I just can't use a woman or child to represent me online, okay? Nothing's wrong with women and children. We love women and children, but not as my online avatar.
I know.
Philly love, Philly love, Philly love.
Wait. Are you sure?
Oh
yeah,
my
you can
God.
do it online. Fight me.
All right,
you wouldn't.
What the heck? Here we go.
You wouldn't.
Here we go.
Oh shit, dude.
Now am I gonna get a?
So there you go. There's a little wholesome clip of Dan Clancy brutalizing a VTuber, knocking them unconscious on stream. So I don't know. You could read into that multiple ways. The hug was wholesome, but then he beat a woman at the end. I mean, it's a digital woman, but I think this does confirm Dan Clancy as a woman beater, allegedly, digitally. I mean, you can't refute the fucking evidence. We got the video evidence there. He did beat a digital woman. You know, how dare he do something like that? Here's another clip I found. Now, I don't know if you'll find this one wholesome or not, but he was on another show. I'm Dante, I guess, or Dante. I never heard of the guy, but Dan Clancy appeared on their show, and the subject of what they were talking about I thought was curious enough that maybe we should watch. Let's see what chat's saying. I definitely wouldn't watch it if it was the norm. LOL. Sorry. Yes, we wouldn't be able to turn. I don't want to turn the Clout route into VTuber. The VTuber route. We're good. Oh, goodness gracious. I still think you should be a samurai. PewDiePie did a stream as a lady. That's interesting. I could cross-dress for a stream. I don't mind that. I'm calling Charles and telling all the king's horses and all the king's men not to put you back together when you fall as the Humpty Dumpty VTuber avatar. I've had too many dabs this morning. Me too. That's why I belched on stream. Sorry. Too much coffee. Oh. Too much wine. Sorry. That's your Ryan Kavanaugh clip.
Dan, thoughts?
Well, my thought, and this may border on given Dante's desire, this actually may border on good advice.
Okay.
And I think you started it here with the pee in the mouth, Jojo.
What?
You gotta make it worse.
Okay.
So then the compromise is just peeing on your leg. Okay. So like Jojo's point about peeing in the mouth. If you go for peeing in the mouth and she says absolutely not, I refuse not, then you compromise and say, oh, in that case, what about my leg?
Can I pee on your leg?
Okay.
In your mouth.
Now, how do I go about getting it to my chest? Because that is the overall.
Yes, that's fine. The chest is better than the mouth, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't the chest better than the
Dan, thoughts?
Okay. I guess they were discussing their preference, where to be peed on. Whether it be in your mouth or on your chest or on your leg. Dan's advice is, if you can't convince him of the mouth, we'll compromise for the leg. You know what I'm saying? Fair enough. Fair. Fair enough.
Sorry, I found that really cringy.
Oh, I don't know about that. So, mouth pissing. Interesting. So there's your little route on Dan Clancy. Now that I've discussed him a little bit on the show, there will always be a little lookout. We'll be watching Dan Clancy. If there's any perverted Jeffrey Epstein shit, or, you know, who knows where this peeing conversation could go. I tell you what, if this guy turns into a perverted grifter, we will be talking about him on the show again. So listen to this. The Twitch CEO wants to be peed on. That's what I should have put the title as. Thank you, V-Dub. I should have made the title of this video, The Twitch CEO is into piss play. Adin Ross commits seppuku. Something like that. I don't know. So Adin Ross banning Hassan, banning Mizkif. No. Don't run from Twitch and come to me. You're not coming to Kick. Us here at Kick, you know, you're only allowed to come here if you're edgy enough to get a blowjob on stream or do cocaine live or whatever, you know. You've got to be a fringe creator and test the boundaries and limits to make it on Kick. So they're not there. Hassan, you're way too vanilla, dude. Or whatever race you are. I don't know. I guess vanilla might not be the appropriate term. Yep, Hassan, you can't make it there. Mizkif, I don't know what he has to deal with Mizkif, but something about Mizkif doesn't vibe with Adin either. No. Mizkif, you are not allowed to come. Let's see. Let's see what kind of nonsense that Adin has been getting up to. So for some reason over the past couple days, especially around since all this Twitch stuff has been happening, Adin has flipped out. Adin Ross, prolific internet crazy person and Kick stockholder. Here is Adin starting beef, okay? He's going off on Twitter saying all kinds of nonsense, okay? Excuse me. Oh, goodness gracious. Here we go. So he starts with this. Adin starts with this. Hassan, you push a gay agenda for little boys and girls. You're a creep. You're going to hell. I don't really, I'm not going to indulge Adin's thought process there. That's an interesting one, but okay. Do you think that there are any children that actually watch Hassan? It seems like one of the most far-fetched accusations to make against the guy. I mean, you can say a lot of things about him, but do you think there are any under 18-year-old kids that want to watch Hassan talk about politics, this 30-year-old man on stream? Yeah, because he's usually watching like CNN or something. I don't know if like people actually pay attention, or he's like using the bathroom. So it's one or the other. I mean, Kevin will attest to that. But I don't know if there's any children watching. Anyways, the gay agenda. Okay, so Jay Aubrey, check him out on YouTube. He makes some great, drama, documentary style things. Jay Aubrey, I love him. Adin Ross complaining about a gay agenda being pushed on kids when he literally streamed porn to minors. Not only that, Adin Ross streamed porn to, P-word, whatever. I don't care. He streamed P-word to his way more children audience than Hassan, definitely, that watch Adin, for sure. Absolutely. To more children, probably. He streamed P-word that was of his sister. So it was incestual P-word. He was looking at his sister with nut on her back. So what the fuck are we talking about here? What are we talking about? They go on. Adin Ross, you flip narratives. Everyone knows I pulled it up to flex. I can't get banned. So he pulled up a picture of his sister getting nutted on. Well, I think he's referring to a different instance where he also just brought up Pornhub, because he did that too. But what I'm interested in is that one time when he brought up his sister's porn and it was nut on her back. So cringe, that's all you can say. You too end yourself. He's going around and telling everybody to end themselves. In Minecraft, Jay Aubrey says, Adin, you're one of the most embarrassing people I've had the displeasure of knowing about. I mean, I think me and Kevin both have came to this conclusion by now. We've talked about Adin enough that, one of the most shithead, prolific douchebags online, for sure, Adin Ross. Every single one of your fans will grow out of your shitty content when they become old enough to see you're a fraud. You should be ashamed of the person you've become. Get fucked. Paul and Spring says, children watching Adin Ross are clearly not being parented and are likely watching P-word anyways. I mean, the preach. I mean, that's for sure. That's definitely true. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh my gosh, VW calls Dan Clancy Richard Branson of Epstein's. What? I hope not. Oh my gosh, let's not hear anything crazy like that. So Adin goes at Jay Aubrey a little bit there. Obviously it started out with the Hassan thing, so you push the gay agenda for little boys, whatever. Which, like, yeah, okay, we'll see, I guess. Sure. Whatever you say, Adin. I'm sure a lot of people are taking you at your word on that. But he says this as well. Dexerto reported even. I love that this is like reportable news. Hassan, please KYS. I'll do anything, please. I love that. I mean, okay. V-Dub says he was called both of those names in this episode. I mean, Dan Clancy could very well be the Richard Branson Epstein hybrid that we've all been dreading to see. I don't know. We have yet to know. But please KYS, he says to Hassan, which is okay. I mean, when you're at the point where you're on Twitter telling people to Minecraft themselves, I feel like you need to take a little break. Maybe is that a fringe take there? I don't know, but it seems like Adin, maybe you take some of that money that you've made from gambling or whatever. I don't know if you spent it all. Maybe that's the case, but maybe you should take a little bit of that money you've made online and go away for a little bit. Maybe take a break, because he's also saying it about other people. Here we go again. Adin Ross is now calling for journalist Jake Lucky or whatever, to KYS. Oh, sweet. Jake Lucky deserves to be stoned. Oh, God, you need to be bullied. Which, okay, whether it's valid or not that they need to be bullied, you know, I mean, I don't know. Some people need to be bullied. No, maybe that is how we grew up, certainly. People my age grew up. And I think the adult mentality was like, yeah, sometimes our kids need to be bullied a little bit. And I think it does put you through a little bit, and you may learn something from it, but I don't know if that's the appropriate way to handle your children. To let them be bullied, but Adin thinks Jake Lucky should be bullied for doing the news on Twitter. I mean, probably. Oh, goodness. Just kidding.
Psych!
All right, so that was my little trip on Adin, too. He's just kind of flipping out, having a little meltdown amongst all this little Twitch stuff, and it just kind of made me laugh. Poor Adin Ross, I mean. Not good. So let's look at chat. Oh, goodness. Abby says the shelf lights are off. You know they are off, aren't they? Let's see. Can we do it live? Fuck it. We'll do it live. Ha 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 ha. Now we're in business. Thank you, Abby, in the chat. I love that. So a couple things at the end that I wanted to look at. A little commentary. A little commentary shit, I guess. If I make it to it, if I feel like it, I wanted to browse through my personal sub feed and let chat berate me for some of the things I follow. No, I haven't went through my subs in a while, and I was noticing, like, I don't watch this. And I follow like fucking 300 channels or whatever on my just regular YouTube account. So I wanted to like scroll through and look at some of them. But first, okay, I guess now recording or whatever, which, you know, I've given my take on them. But I guess you know, no hard feelings between me and them, of course. I don't even think they know who I am half the time, so that's fine. I guess Now Recording was talking about this Pandy Legion person on Twitter, and I've been seeing like Pandy Lion person, Pandy Lion, Pandy Lion, that's it. I've been seeing this Pandy Lion on Twitter lately, just arguing with people and like going back and forth with like fucking that Gekmo fuck, another Twitter commentary head, and like Austin No Powers and a bunch of these people that, you know, orbit the commentary community on Twitter. So Pandy Lion, this fucking, what a weird thing. Pandy Lion, very interesting. And like, you know, you see 49 followers, 141 following, like small fry, okay? Just saying a bunch of stupid ass shit and causing a ruckus. And, you know, every once in a while, somebody comes in and does this in this little commentary community. You're like, who's this person? You know, I feel like Franz Ferdinand was a good shake up in the commentary community for a while. Came in and called everybody shitheads, and now everybody loves Franz Ferdinand. Well, Pandy Lion, this obscure fucker on YouTube, I didn't think anything really of this person until I was scrolling and saw this little clip that I'm about to show you guys.
What's up?
And I also want to pull up Pandy Lion's YouTube so I can compare these things for you. But you guys are going to laugh at me, and maybe I'm wrong, you know. I don't know. You tell me, okay? So chat, keep me under control here. But we've got Pandy Lion on YouTube, okay? Making some drama things. You can see talking about Austin No Powers, talking about Jalen here, or actually against people that fuck with Jalen. So it says leftist YouTuber who will not shut up about things he's passionate about. So there you go. I came across this clip, and if you hear, let's listen.
What's up?
Let's listen to Pandy Lion with
What's up, Pandy Legion?
with no visuals, okay? Just me sitting here. Listen to this Pandy Lion person talk.
It's Pandy Lion, and welcome back to another video on the channel. So in the last video, we talked about how is Spider-Gwen trans? But today we're going to talk about another pressing matter. That would be the commentary Twitter people. Now, I'm sure you guys have seen these people around.
Okay, so it's got some music that'll probably get me, you know, fucking claimed or something in the background, but that's how Pandy Lion usually sounds. Obviously, like, pitched up, shitty, weird voice modulation there, something like that. But I was just scrolling through, and I saw this. It must have been after Now Recording talked about it, and I thought, what the fuck? Listen to this Pandy Lion without the pitch.
What's up, Pandy Legion? It's Pandy Lion, and welcome back to another video on the channel. So in the last video, we talked about how is Spider-Gwen trans? But today we're going to talk about another pressing matter. That would be the commentary Twitter people. Now, I'm sure you guys have seen these people around. They all have like around 1,000 followers, maybe a little less than that.
So I didn't want to speak much over it because that's more of a glimpse. Like, obviously, when you shift the pitches and stuff, it changes the it just changes the audio a bit. So, like, I think when you shift it up and then you shift it back down to see what it initially sounds like, it doesn't sound exactly, you know, like what it initially sounded like. But there was just something about it. Something about...
But they don't actually make any content, and they just kind of orbit people. And I wonder, like...
Obviously, they're putting on some kind of voice, like... But it reminded me of some shithead that's not around right now. Some shithead. You know, that... Like I said, not around right now, so has plenny of free time.
Hezbollah, you made the news again. Well, coincidentally or not, Hezbollah,
you know, both voices here. You know that this is the new person,
the little person, the Arabic person, 3 foot tall, squeaky, foreign internet sensation who hangs out with the now.
So this person that I'm playing and not showing, this person, you know, already kind of has a high pitched, like, you know, inflection here, a high pitched little voice, kind of. So changing it a bit with the way they speak on Pandy Lion, but
what the heck are they even doing? Now, there's a few people that come to mind when I think of, like, commentary Twitter people. That is AP30, which I've heard some...
These are all people that, okay, let me just let the cat out of the bag. Bro, I think Pandy Lion is salvo. I think Pandy Lion is salvo.
Elk Boys and Barstool Sports and Dana White, the guy I made a video on yesterday. Do we all know him?
Well, beefing with people on Twitter that Salvo usually beefs with, you know, Austin No Powers, blah, blah, blah.
Weird
Gekmo, those fucking dudes.
Allegations about him having some type of diaper fetish. Smaggle Daggle, who has one of the...
He's even got kind of, you get the lisp there a little bit. A little lispy, you know?
worst voices I've ever heard ever. But the main person I don't like in that sphere is a guy...
Especially when he... He...
Well, he's in his first controversy ever. And coincidentally or not, the same day I make...
Coincidentally or not, I could be wrong, but... Salvo and Pandyline. Curious, huh? Curious. I mean, he doesn't have anything else to do. We've seen it before, okay? How many times have we seen Salvo do a career shift on YouTube, you know? It's fucking Serial Channel. Ugh. Hey guys, this is Serial Channel. Please subscribe. It's me and my buddy here at the diner. I mean, I saw that fucking clip the other day of Salvo, and it's like, his old school shit was so much different than his whole shtick the last time around where he was like ripping off Red Bar. Like, he's been through stages on YouTube, you know, trying his little grift, and I think it's about time for a lefty VTuber like Pandyline. It's a perfect little character for him to play and talk like a maniac online and talk shit about Austin No Powers and all these fuckheads. V-Dub says, I'm still waiting for his Enforcer movie, you know, don't hold your breath. But, you know, I mean, if Salvo really does want to do, you know, the career online thing, it's probably a good idea for him to make a pivot to, like, yeah, VTuber, like, or a little anime character or something, or like he's doing with this fucking Pandyline character he's created. Like, make that into a VTuber avatar. Do some podcasts. Now we're talking. And when you're a cartoon character on Twitter, you have a lot more freedom to just talk absolute shit. He already kind of had that because nobody took him seriously. He says whatever he wants. I mean, he was sending Keemstar death threats like 2 weeks ago. So. But this account's only been active for like a week, by the way, like the YouTube account or whatever. So we'll see if it continues. But I think I'm calling it now. Sal has created a new little character that he's playing games as. So look out for that. Maybe we'll talk about it again. I hope I'm not bursting his bubble, his little secret. I hope I'm not ruining Sal's little secret about his little secret stream.
Fucking watch it.
All right. Before I leave, and this is just something fun that I wanted to do. I mean, it's really a nothing burger, but we're about an hour in, so it's safe to say. Before I leave, I wanted to go through my personal subscriptions and see if there's anything that I need to unsubscribe to. It's just been such a long time since I've like taken a dive and scroll through on YouTube and see what's on here and be like, oh wow, I don't even watch that, or why was I even subscribed to that? I can explain some things. Oh, I'll probably have to explain a lot of things. But let's take a stroll through my subscriptions before we head out today. A little fun gag before I leave, okay? So, starting from the top, we got Psychic Pebbles. I like that. I still am a fan of Psychic Pebbles. He's just like a, I don't know. You
are at the hospital.
He does like voices and shit too, all the time. He would call into H3 and do like different character voices and stuff. I think that's what he does on his YouTube as well. I don't know if I've actually ever really watched much of it. I'm just aware of him. He seems like a cool guy. Psychic Pebbles. Colossal is lazy. Colossal, I don't even think does content anymore, so I could probably unsubscribe there, but That is what it is. The Majority Report, my favorite news show, of course. Channel 5 with Andrew Callahan. Uh-oh, Andrew Callahan's been canceled. I guess it's about time I should unsubscribe there, too. 2.24 million subscribers. Do you think he'll make the comeback? That's interesting. Andrew Callahan, rip. Shouldn't have fucking mistreated women. Sorry. Oh, goodness gracious. PewDiePie, 111 million subscribers. Holy shit. Channel Frederator, I'm not even sure what that is. I think that might be like a, it's like a Watch Mojo, like compilation thing. I don't know. I could probably get rid of that too. iDubbbz TV 2, you know, where all the action goes down with iDubbbz, like, what is that, the Squirrel series that he does? Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Arex Gaming, some kind of gaming channel. John Smith is from Funhouse. He's pretty cool. Backward Scientist. I don't know what that is. A lot of this stuff I don't even really remember what it is. Tokyo Creative. That sounds fun. The Young Turks, of course. My lefty lib ass is following that. Donald Glover. Does he still make music? I love that shit. Excuse me. Dead Meat. We love Dead Meat. The only way I can get my wife to watch horror content online is Dead Meat. She won't watch a horror movie no matter what, but I can get her to watch through a Dead Meat because, you know, it's a lot easier to digest if you're actually scared of that shit when it's separated by, like, some guy talking about the whole thing. So anytime I want to catch a scary movie, I have to go to Dead Meat. Go subscribe to that. I love that. Ethan Nestor, he used to be Crank Gameplays. I don't even watch his shit. I don't even know why I follow him. Let's see. Glad. He used to be an old Destiny player or something. I follow a lot of Destiny people. The Anime Man. You know I'm a nerd and love anime. Wang's really good. If you guys like Wang. Justin Wang. He's pretty cool. Film Theory. That's self-explanatory. The Create Unknown. That's the fucking Vsauce 2 guy, the second Vsauce, doing his like podcast. He has a lot of good people on there. You know, every once in a while there's like an interesting YouTube creator or something that goes on that show. Good shit. Good shit. Hash says, I like scary movies, but I can't go to haunted houses. Yeah, my wife wouldn't be caught dead in a fucking... Well, she would be dead if she was in a haunted house. That'd be the only way you could get her in there. Because she will not. She would not step foot in one of those fucking places. Mojo Plays. I mean, dude, I like to get stoned sometimes and just watch top 10 lists. Honestly, I'm that guy. It's not even like I watch it. It's just like in the background. It's like noise while I'm playing video games or something. I'll watch some top 10 lists. That's where I get all my ideas, you know. I watch all these top 10 lists and I find all these fucking crazy ass people to talk about online. I find all the best people to subscribe to. Let's see. Boogie. 4 million subscribers, Boogie. Man. I didn't know he was really that big. Good for you, Boog. Good for you, dude. Tim Dillon, 544K subscribers. Think about this. Tim Dillon, the comedian, with a huge podcast, I would say. His podcast is a big deal. Been on Joe Rogan. Does comedy stints all the time with people like fucking Whitney Cummings and shit. Like, Tim Dillon is a big deal. 544K subscribers to Boogie's 4 million. I mean, I guess Boogie is a YouTuber, but that's pretty wild to think about. Boogie's got a pretty big following. I mean, even Destiny 2 and Cyberpunk have less followers than Boogie. Boogie's fucking lit, dude. I want to get an interview with Boogie. Maybe I can get on Boogie's podcast show that he's doing now. Yeah, I'm basic. I watch Good Mythical Morning like every day. Who doesn't? Maybe I'm the only one. Like I said, I follow a lot of gaming stuff, so there's that. Fucking Inside Gaming's a good gaming channel. Evil Inc. Comics, that's fucking Coheed, baby. That's Coheed. V-Dub says, Tim was on Rogan with Alex Jones, one of the most viewed Rogan episodes. Yeah. Tim and Alex have a lot of conversations. That's where I've listened to a lot of Alex Jones jibber jabber is with Tim. Because Tim's also done a podcast in his studio before that I listened to. I loved. I'm a big fan of Tim Dillon, for sure. I like Tim Dillon a lot. If I get the chance to listen, I don't frequently get the chance to listen to comedy podcasts, but if I do, if I'm in the mood, Tim Dillon is one of them. I mean, he's just wild. I think he's hilarious. James Willems, that's a Funhouse guy with his wife, Elise Willems. Trash Tuesday, that's Bobby Lee's wife, or Bobby Lee's ex-girl, I guess, Kalila. And Annie Letterman, and I forget what the other girl's name is. I don't know. But they have a podcast. There you go. If you like girl shit-talking people, Trash Tuesday, there you go. Wisecrack, yeah, of course. Mylan Games is nerdy. Slime Forest and Bite Size Sports, go subscribe now. Hit them up, baby. You want that. You want that content in your feed, for sure, okay? South Park, of course. Markiplier. I don't think I ever watch a Markiplier video. I mean, I do. I'm aware of him. I have, but I don't think there's ever a day where I'm scrolling through. There's never a day where I'm scrolling through on YouTube and I'm like, oh, that Markiplier video is going to hit, bro. V-Dub says, Elise from Funhouse is so funny. The compilations are so good. Yeah, Funhouse is great. I love Funhouse. I have for years. They're really great. Let's see. Ethan and Ela. Of course, I'm subscribed to them, right? Jake Baldino is a good video game commentator, dude. You could go subscribe to him if you like video games. He's just always talking about the timely shit. Curtis Connor, commentator. He's pretty funny. Club Random. Of course you should subscribe. I am subscribed to Club Random on my personal YouTube. I never listen. Mangchi, dude. If you like some Asian, or no, she's Korean. Korean specifically. If you like some Korean cooking, Korean style cooking, Mangchi. She has like the greatest little intro too. Let me see if I can find one actually.
Today is my kimchi day. Let's make a traditional Korean kimchi.
Kimchi. You get the idea. Mangchi. She used to have this like little intro that would be like a cha-cha-cha, like a knife chopping, and then it'd do a little do 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 do. Mangchi. Oh, did I lose my place? Come on, dude. Let's not click on one again. Meat Canyon. Love Meat Canyon. Game Grumps. I don't know if I watch any of that anymore, but that's what it is. That is what it is. Barely Sociable. I love shit like Barely Sociable and Nexpo and like these YouTubers that do little, I don't know what you would call them, like dark side of the internet documentaries and stuff, and like fringe conspiracy theories and shit like that. Creepy stuff. I love that. Let's continue. Cutie Cinderella. That's Ludwig's girlfriend and prolific streamer in her own right. Streamer Awards CEO, I guess. The Streamer Awards that me and Kevin always have talked about for the past 2 years. She's the one that runs that joint. Let's see. Of course, I follow YouTube. I have to submit to the overlords. Marquez Brownlee. If I could speak. I was just watching his review on the Apple Vision thing the other day, and by God, we were supposed to talk about that on the podcast, but we never got to it. The Apple Vision, dude. 3,500 or 3,400, whatever it was. Fucking Christ. There is no fucking way that I'm ever spending that much on a fucking headset, stupid little thing, to look like Iron Man shit. Like, nah. It's got to be way cheaper for me to get involved in that. Plus, I'm like broke. There ain't no way I'm spending $3,400 on anything. Okay, let's keep going. Mother's Basement, that's like anime stuff. I am an anime fan, sorry. Big anime fan here. H3H3 Productions. If you go unsubscribe now, they're about to be beneath 6 million. So you know, you should probably make a Twitter campaign to get H3 under 6 million subscribers if you care about that. Please don't. I'm not encouraging my audience to go do that. That is not what I want. V-Dub says, as Will Smith said, Mark Ass Brownlee. Mark Ass Brownlee. Oh, yeah, baby. Fortnite. We love that. Too bad they don't do, too bad they canceled that YouTube Rewind, dude. It's Rewind time. Go hit up Kenny Hots, okay? If you haven't heard of Kenny versus Spenny, one of the funniest shows that was on TV at one point in time, kind of like a Jackass thing where it's like two guys versing each other for competitions and stuff. Who can do the loudest fart? You know, who can be naked the longest? Blah, blah, blah. Kenny Hots. And they have like all their episodes on his channel, I think, plus new shit that they do. I just shared a bit in the Discord the other day where he was rest in peace to the Iron Sheik. They had Iron Sheik on their show, and he was like whooping Spenny, his partner's ass, when he was naked as fuck. He was like beating him in wrestling, fucking slamming him and hitting him with hammers and shit. Rest in peace to the Iron Sheik. Emily D. Baker, that's like court TikTok, court cases and stuff like that. Hit her up. Dr. Drew, I should unsubscribe. He sucks ass. Don't subscribe to Dr. Drew. He sucks ass. I forget who the fuck Dr. Drew had on his show the other day, but I was like, he is lost in the fucking sauce. I should look that up. We should do a hit piece on Dr. Drew sometimes. He can suck my balls. You heard it first, Dr. Drew. I prescribe you a lick of my sack. Okay? That's my doctor prescription. Howard Stern. Howard Stern, that's whatever. But Captain Disillusion, look him up. I love Captain Disillusion. We love him here. He debunks like fake videos online and shit. Love Captain Disillusion. Go subscribe if you haven't. Coffeezilla, of course. We always cover Coffeezilla shit. So if you haven't followed Coffeezilla, go do that. Carla says, what? Danny is not sub to CJ. Neither am I. I'm not sub to CJ on my personal account, but I am subscribed to him on my Clout Rat account. So I don't follow half the commentary people on my personal account. Fuck that. That's strictly regulated to research only. I don't want that fucking filling up my recommended feed. It's already bad enough. Oh, goodness gracious. Dad, that's a freaky guy that boxed a whole bunch in the creator class, so subscribe to him if you like that. Hot Dad makes some fat beats on YouTube. Internet comment etiquette song and everything. Go subscribe to Hot Dad. He's undersubscribed. Seriously. That's a fucking badass motherfucker right there. Hot Dad. I know you guys like hot dads. I'm a big Tenacious D fan, if you're into that. How It Should Have Ended. I don't think I've ever watched a single How It Should Have Ended video, so I don't know why I'm subscribed. Abroad in Japan is fun. D'Angelo Wallace, one of the best commentators on YouTube. Hit him up, of course. Go with Dennis. You should definitely follow that. He needs the follow. Eric Griffin's pretty funny. He does a Riffin' with Griffin podcast. Don't watch the podcast he does, Golden Hour, with Chris D'Elia, because we do not support chomos like Chris D'Elia. But Eric Griffin, I do support. He's a good guy. Tim Heidecker. You go listen to him sing I'm a Cuck. Tefty is a Destiny YouTuber. Tiger Belly's real controversial. You know, one of the most controversial topics I've ever covered on the show. Bobby Lee's Tijuana joke. People didn't like that. People don't like that. I love Bobby Lee. Babish. I love Babish. That's fun. Eddie Burback's pretty good commentator online. Max Mofo. I wish he did more shit. I love Max Mofo. I actually subscribe to Max Mofo's Pokemon channel so that I can watch him open up Pokemon cards. Not really because I'm into Pokemon cards that much. You know, I could care less, even though I do like Pokemon. But I like his antics. Hash says Jordan Fringe. Yeah, I skipped him. Yeah, go subscribe to Jordan Fringe. I like that. If you want to get spoiled on comics, you could go follow Comics Guys. Yeah, they're really cool. I like comics too. Sorry, guys. I'm super nerd. Not only is it anime, but it's also comics. I'm the worst kind of nerd. I have Pop Funkos too. I mean, you guys know how this is. Oh, goodness. H3 podcast, however, 2.87. So not even close to the H3 channel. Okay. But that's interesting. I didn't know that it was so much of a difference. Bruce Green, love him. He's from Funhouse, formerly Funhouse, but now he does his own streams and shit. He's really cool. Nick Crowley, that's an online creepy documentary kind of guy. I love Nick Crowley as well. Lyle Forever is the fucking frog dude, the gecko, or whatever he is. He's a gecko. I think he's a gecko or a frog. I forget. But he does like a call-in show. I've always wanted to do something like that where you can call in and like confess your problems, and I give you my advice. I need an advice show, a call-in advice show. I love that because I love to give my unnecessary advice to everyone. Sound off in the Discord or in chat if you want me to do a advice column call-in show where I give my take on all of your problems in real life. Oh, goodness. Small Beans is formerly Cracked. Go follow them. They're cool. Andrew Santino is pretty funny. Everybody knows Schmo Yoho, ContraPoints. Hank Green has cancer. Go subscribe to him. I mean, that's all serious and not funny. I don't know why I said it like that. I shouldn't have. That's serious. But I think he's okay. It's like a recoverable cancer, okay? Roseanne Barr, make sure you follow that. Roseanne Barr, okay? Wild to me. Roseanne Barr will go live randomly. I mean, she doesn't do it as often anymore. But the reason why I started subscribing her is because subscribing to her is because she would go live and have the most unhinged, like, she's filming it from her phone, fucking dumbass streams that I was always obsessed. And she's so loud and fucking...
I thought the bitch was white!
I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little Roseanne, okay? In fact, they should bring back the Roseanne version of Roseanne and not that fucking cheap-ass ripoff. What did she say? Oh, yeah, she said that. She said, I thought the bitch was white. She called her a monkey. That's not very good. Actually, let's leave Roseanne Barr canceled, actually, now that I think about it. C-Dog VA, he's like the hybrid of anime and Twitch streamer now. Plus, he's a voice actor. I would love to be a voice actor, guys. You're hearing it here. You're hearing it here first. I would love to be a voice actor someday. That'd be so fun to be like talking as a character in somebody's production where it's not my dumb, ugly face, you know? That's always the problem. It's always the problem is if I want to go online, I have to put my dumb, ugly face on here. That's why a VTube guy would be so advantageous for me. I would go live every day if I had a fucking VTube avatar. It's like I could just be fucking sitting here in my boxers, itching my balls, playing Diablo or something as a VTube avatar. It's easy peasy. Play a dumb video in the background, talk about it, dance around in my undies while I'm a VTuber. That would be the life. Let's see. How to Basic. Does anybody still watch How to Basic, dude? What a fucking guy. Even internet historian, too. Love both of them. Old school YouTubers. Been around the block for a while. Both make great content. How to Basic has 17 million subscribers. Holy shit. Damn. Hash says in chat, I don't give advice, just unnecessary opinions. See, yeah, that's me too. Carla says Clout Route is a cute channel. Oh, thank you so much. I love that. I try to be as cute as I can be. I don't think the show has quite reached its kawaii potential yet. That's for sure. I need to put like the red on my cheeks and do more, hey, peace signs and shit like that, you know. I should probably take off the God Hates Us All shirt. That probably doesn't help with my kawaii-ness. CJ calls me a monkey all the time. Okay, we'll move on from that. VDub says, we need to fill the Discord with tutorials about how to be a VTuber to pressure Danny. See, yeah, I just don't know if I have the time to put energy into creating a VTuber. But if it's that easy, send me some tutorials. Let me know. That's at 4.9 million subscribers. Wow, go subscribe to Let Me Know. He's like another one of those night docs, like conspiracy theory / dark stuff on the internet, documentaries. Love that shit. Eat that shit up. Danny Gonzalez, he's a commentary dude. Hit him up. I like that. Filthy Frank, too damn filthy. Kind of funny. One of my favorite people online to talk about video games. If you like video games or just like people talking shit online, Kind of Funny or funny, kind of. Let's see. Same thing with Blame It on George. I think it's George. It's not Jorge or anything like that. Blame It on George does the same kind of fringe stuff online. He does like iceberg videos about like crazy shit. You know what I mean? I love that. Let's see here. Tim and Eric. Duh. No, I think that I like, I don't mind Tim Heidecker, but I definitely prefer the Tim and Eric stuff together. But I'm also not a hater of Tim Heidecker's solo shit. I just don't watch it really. But I prefer Tim and Eric joined. Of course, I follow Hassan. Dude, Hassan does not have that many subscribers on YouTube. 134K? Oh, God. That's so wild. VDub says, Let Me Know's videos are so high quality. His DB Cooper video is so good. Yeah, I've watched that, actually. It is very good. Let me know. Go hit him up. Charisma on Command. I follow that so I can figure out how to own all of the dummies in arguments, It tells you, it has videos like how to always win your arguments and like how to be a confident, top 5 ways to be a confident male. But they like cut it with TV shows and stuff and like office clips. Shit, it's kind of funny, honestly. Oh, goodness gracious. That's where I get all my tips for how to be charismatic online. See, Crunchyroll dubs. I'm a true anime nerd. Vice TV, rest in peace. I don't even think they're doing shit anymore, so fuck them, okay? I'm the new Vice TV, baby. Come here for all your crazy news. We'll talk about ayahuasca and fucking crocodile and all the crazy drugs, and I'll do them live, okay? For real, if you're into that. Poland Spring says, Danny is Japanese sick cute. Yami kawaii. Yami kawaii. That doesn't sound good. That sounds like bad. Yami, isn't that like dark kawaii? I don't want to be that. What is Shane Dawson pick, LMAO? Oh, yeah, Shane Dawson. I follow Shane Dawson. I don't watch any of that shit, but I follow so that I can see what he's doing, especially since he went away and came back. It's funny to see what he troubles himself on making videos about. It's just been what? Jeffree Star videos and like Chuck E. Cheese abducts your kids and gives you half-eaten pizza or whatever. You know, I'm not into Shane Dawson. I should probably unsubscribe. Plus, he jerks off on his cat or whatever. That's not good. Star Killer, go subscribe from H3. I follow the whole crew, baby. I'm a true fan. Oh, Mr. Beast. Of course I'm subscribed to Mr. Beast so I can see the next time he does a Purge video. You know, or a fucking, what is that? Squid Games. Mark Rebier, dude. If you don't follow Mark Rebier and watch some of his fucking performances, he's fucking great. I love Mark Rebier. For show. Carla says, Trippy Poop is a VTuber and a fancy boy. You should talk to him, Danny. Oh, wow. Wow, that's somebody I could actually get in touch with. Trippy Poop, VTuber. Sounds cool. Uncle Roger. Yeah, Uncle Roger I do follow too. Nigel, whatever. He's funny. Pretty funny. I like watching him watch like Gordon Ramsay videos and shit and saying like, oh no, you can't cook like this. This is the dumbest. Hash says, I stay subscribed to some people just to get notified if they post so I can keep up with some teas. I mean, that's me, baby. I'm right there with you, Hash. I strictly follow some people just to get the tea, you know, like to see what they're doing. Because some of these motherfuckers I'd never watch. Infobren. I think I took Infobren off the sound bites, the tuna juice. But Infobren is the tuna juice guy that goes up to random people in like Walmarts and asks them absurd questions. If you like that, go follow. He's pretty funny. I don't have the balls to do that kind of shit. Papa Meat Canyon, always good. Epic Mealtime. I don't even think they ever make videos anymore, so probably not subscribe there. This guy's like some fucking Pokemon or something. I don't know why I even have that subscribed. Sometimes I'll watch when the Pokemon when the Pokemon games come out. Sometimes I'll watch somebody on YouTube that's gonna like tell me where to catch what I want, you know. So that's probably a remnant of that. Unfortunately, that's embarrassing, right? I like Pokemon. Wow, so embarrassing. So fucking embarrassing.
Sorry, I found that really cringy.
Djibouti Dubs, dude. Go follow Djibouti Dubs, okay? Seriously? If anybody so far, Djibouti Dubs is like one of the older things that I used to get into on YouTube a lot. I loved fucking Djibouti Dubs. So funny. Back in the day with like Billy Mays and fucking shit that he would dub over. So fucking funny. Let's see. Foot of a Ferret. I don't even know what that is. Hit record. Kelsey Kreppel. Abilena Sabrina. I'm still subscribed to that bitch. I'm blocked on Twitter. I should unsubscribe right now. Fucker. Fun with Guru is like this YouTube channel that fucking goes through like Easter eggs on video games and stuff. If you're into that kind of stuff, I love that. V-Dub says, Harley got an invite to do Epic Mealtime from Fish Tank, but he was busy. Man, that would have been kind of cool to do a collab like that. Huh. Too bad. Maybe next time. Like I said, Kind of Funny's pretty cool. Funhouse, we love. Bon Appetit's fucking belly up, so don't worry about that. They don't fucking even do anything anymore. I love food YouTube. Okay? Sue me. I love food YouTube. I could watch people eat on YouTube all day, and that's why I'm fat too, because I get hungry when I watch, and then I have to eat. Okay? YouTube food. I don't watch mukbangs, though. Only, like, cooking food. You know what I mean? I definitely don't watch any. Only when we're laughing at it do I ever watch, like, a Trisha Paytas eats McDonald's. Because that's disgusting. But, so no mukbangs. Just, like, making food. cooking food, showing me delicious recipes. Let's see. Vault Wanderer says, fun with Guru looks good. I subbed. Yeah, it's very fun. It just shows a lot of like Easter eggs and different kinds of video games. If you like that kind of stuff, it's great. Carla says, Vice is still active, but it's not shocking content anymore because nowadays kids are cringier. Yeah. I always wondered how. I wasn't surprised when Vice said, Poland Spring says, I'm only subscribed to Clout Route. Time to clean up my subscriptions. All right, rep. Goodness gracious. I'm losing everyone. Once Poland Springs goes, I have nothing left. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's see. But yeah, Carla says Vice is still active, but it's not shocking content anymore because nowadays kids are cringier. I was going to say, I always wondered how Vice made it when all their content seemed like it would be age restricted or like, you know, limited and not really recommended because they're always talking about like hardcore drugs and shit. Drugs that make your legs fall off and stuff and your skin melt. It's like, yeah, I'm not surprised that I'm not surprised that your content doesn't work and make you any money, but interesting. I thought Vice was just wiped. And obviously, I'm already getting heat. V-Dub says, it's like I don't exist. Don't say that. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. There's 200 other people as well that watch. I guess. That's what our subscribe count says. When I love you all, as well as Kevin loves you all, I'm sure. I don't want to speak for him, but he can object to that if he wants. Let's see, Matt Stoney. Now that is a case of somebody that kind of mukbangs. It's like food challenge. He'll like eat a bunch of shit. I love Matt Stoney. He'll eat like 1,000 hot dogs, and it looks disgusting, honestly, when he does it. TV sins and cinema sins, that's always fun. Just like watching TV shit and giving him a little check every time they fuck up. I love TV sins and cinema sins, or at least I did back in the day. I don't really watch it that much anymore, honestly. The report of the week, that's somebody that eats food and fucking reviews it for sure. Uh-oh, what do we got? Do mods count as fans of the show? I guess not. They have a duty. So the fact that half of my chat's mods, it delegitimizes the podcast. Is that what we're saying? Delegitimizes? Well, I appreciate all my mods as well. So don't worry. We love you all. But yeah, report of the week. Go hit him up if you want to watch, like, if you want to see like what the new thing at Taco Bell is or something. Are you worried that the Nacho Fry Supreme's going to give you the shits? Well, let report of the week eat it, and he'll tell you, oh, yeah, you're definitely going to get the shits if you eat this. For sure. We got, look at this, dude. I'm exposed. Left Reckoning over here, exposing me as a lefty, as well as some Run the Jewels. That doesn't look good for my political atmosphere, especially with our fucking chatters. Some of them. Alton Brown, there's more food cooking shit. Kevin Smith, one of my favorite directors. Let's see. William Osmond does like cool scientific shit. Cold Ones is Max Mofo and fucking Fat Boy. Anything for Views. I like both of them. They're funny. I didn't like Anything for Views as much back in the day because he was like a Keemstar fuck. That's what he reminded me of, at least, and he kind of orbited around that, but he seems way cooler now. I like Chad is his name. Cody Ko, he's kind of funny. Paul Tassi does Destiny videos. Chris Hansen, definitely go subscribe. You want to be privy to all the predators in your area, right? Go watch. Gary Whitta, he's like a kind of funny guy. He's good. Lawrence Sontag, he's former Funhouse. Pretty cool. Joshua Weissman, food guy. That's also good. I love the food stuff. More food stuff, see? Carla says, review bra. Gives the best fast food advices. I'll never try. Yeah, I love Report of the Week. Oh, goodness. V-Dub says, why are champion eaters always skinny? There is a female version from the UK who wins competitions and she is tiny. Yeah, Matt Stoney is skinny and he can eat like a motherfucker. Well, I think that's part of like the technique, right? They have to work out and train and fucking do that to be able to compete like that. They train, eat lots of high volume, low cal foods, work out, work on technique. It's pretty impressive, really. Hash with the receipts there. Review Bra's stalking saga was scary but interesting. What's that? V-Dub, if you have any info on Review Bra's stalking, let me know. That's pretty wild. What the fuck? I didn't know. He got stalked or he is stalking? Interesting. Matt Bender, good lefty, does a bunch of podcasts. I love him. Keffels, of course. You know I'm subscribed, V-Dub. Ms. Kiff, Iron Mouse, that's a VTuber. She's cool. Let's see. Sassy Justice. Rest in peace, dude. The South Park guys were going to do like a Trump dub thing. They only did it for a little bit, man. I didn't get enough of that. I loved that. It was pretty funny. The Deaf Noodles Show. Of course you want to be subscribed. Of course. Why haven't I unsubscribed? I have no idea. Ludwig there. He's pretty cool. Jake Roper is one of the Vsauce guys. Mr. Sunday Movies is like an Australian dude that does a bunch of movie and TV reviews. I love his shit. He also does comic stuff. Good guy. Mr. Sunday Movies, that's one of my recommendations. Go subscribe if you aren't. Chris Hansen introduced the world to homeboy Edwin. Yes, he did. He should have maybe made him take a seat. You know, I think that might be a thing now. Chris Hansen making Edwin take a seat, that'd probably be a good thing. Let's see. Nikocado. Oh, at Hash, I think that's where Nikocado went wrong. He was mukbanging and not doing the workout. I miss vegan Nikocado avocado. I'm not subscribed. I'm not subscribed to Nikocado avocado. Maybe when he I'll subscribe to Nikocado avocado when he gets skinny. Let's say that. Then I'll watch his content, okay? So never. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just not a fan of that. Like screaming and eating food viciously on stream. Like that I'm not down with. Filthy Frank still has like 7.8 million subscribers. That's wild, dude. The youth these days, if they were exposed to Filthy Frank. Here's some Destiny guy. Philip DeFranco. Wow. I don't think I need to tell anybody to subscribe to Philip DeFranco. The Clout route? Wow, dude. Everyone should go subscribe to the Clout route, especially if you're not subscribed. You should definitely subscribe. That's one of the best YouTube channels out there. I mean, my God. If you aren't subscribed, you're fooling yourself. Holy shit. Agent Mystery Meat, dude? I don't even know who that is. That's sus. That's one I should probably get rid of. What the fuck is that? Oh, I told you it's a lot, too. You notice how we're still scrolling? Holy shit. Fear and is Hassan's podcast. I'm sure you guys are all subscribed to that. Look, Joe Rogan clips. You know, gotta listen to Joe Rogan every once in a while. Anthony Fantano, of course. Night Docs, another one of those creepy documentary YouTuber guys. Eamon Animations does great animation, you know. Not as graphic as Meat Canyon, but, you know, that kind of vibe, like uncanny animation. Pretty good shit. Pretty good shit. I'm thirsty. If you can't tell, I'm dry. I'm parched. There's a whole thing of Gen Zers discovering Joji's dark past. Yeah, I've heard of that. They're finding his old videos and being like, the fucking Joji guy that sings all those beautiful songs is fucking based. He's putting shotguns in his mouth and acting like he's going to kill himself in Minecraft. Let's see. Some gaming channels. Chad and JT Go Deep are pretty funny guys. They do like, if I remember correctly, they're the guys that would go to like those town halls and like cause a ruckus and record it. Those are funny. Too Danny, too furious. We found his alt. No, too I wish. Look at those subscribers, baby. If 1.97 million was my alt account subscribers, I would not be streaming on this bitch. You bet your ass. No, that's Danny Gonzalez's other account. So there you go. If you want some more commentary shit, that's him. Nexpo, really good. Just like all those other fucking night documentary things I was talking about. Josh Elkin is like a cook formerly from Epic Mealtime. He's got some pretty good stuff. Critical Role. Yeah, everybody knows Critical Role. Chad. She's like a commentary person. Pretty funny. I don't know who Mama Max is. I think that's one of those dark YouTube documentary guys too. Maddie Matheson, one of my favorite online chefs, cooks, whatever. He's hilarious to listen to. He's loud, just like I like loud, obnoxious people. That's what I'm into. Loud and obnoxious. I love that. Go figure. D'Angelo Wallace, like I said, go subscribe. He's pretty good. The Escapist is like video game shit. I haven't been really surprised by anything yet. Red Letter Media. Astanox, of course. There's nothing I'm really like worried that I'm still subscribed to. How to cook that? That's like a lady that debunks cooking shit online. Like if you see some dumb TikTok that's like saying like, oh, if you pour salt in boiling water, it cooks your fucking meat faster or whatever. She'll like debunk those kind of things, and she has some interesting videos for sure. Team 4-Star used to dub Dragon Ball Z episodes all the time. Those were funny. I haven't watched that in forever. Steve O has an interesting YouTube video or videos YouTube channel. I got distracted because Carla says Mama Max shared a girl with Edwin and Bo Blacks. Oh, right. That Ollie girl, right? No, I don't know. I don't know. Poland Spring says, I told my little cousin Joji was a racist just so she'd stop playing Glimpse of Us on loop. That stopped her? That song is beautiful. How dare you say that, by the way, Poland? You won't get away with the Joji slander. That's for sure. Let's see. I guess the other Hassan must be fake Hassan because this Hassanabi has 1.2 million subscribers. So I even follow a fake Hassan account to get my Hassan content. Okay. Michael Reeves is great. Science YouTuber. Some Ordinary Gamers is Mudahar. He has some great takes and some takes that I don't agree with, but I like Mudahar for the most part. Custom Grow 420, dude. Hit up Custom Grow 420 for some fucking pot smoking fun, okay? I love that. I love to watch people smoke pot on YouTube. I wish I could do it and like not sync our channel. I would smoke pot on live every day. I'd show you guys how lit I get. I'd be sounding like more of an idiot than I usually do. Let's see. Tom Segura, love him. Noel Miller, also a funny commentator, kind of comedian dude. Ember Lily up here. Ember Lily, go follow. No, Ember Lab is something different. I'm not sure what that is. You're not going to get a free Switch if you subscribe to Ember Lab. I'm sorry. Austin Show, my favorite online gay man, for sure. Jablinski Games, Jack Black. Of course, you got to follow Jablinski Games. Howie Mandel Does Stuff, the best podcast out there, okay? If you like old men doing podcasts. Bobby Lee, Some More News is like one of my favorite political online dudes that does videos on dumbasses. Love it. Love it. V-Dub says Custom Growth 420's intro is wild. Yeah, he's like, what does he do? He's like, what up, YouTube? What up? It's your boy, Custom Growth 420. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I need one of those. I need a catchphrase like that. What up, YouTube? YouTube, it's your boy Danny here with the Clout Route Podcast. Oh, dear God, no. Claire Saffitz. See, there's my inner foodie yet again. Joey Bazinger you've got here, which is the anime man, and it looks like in his avatar he is eating a giant cock. So there's that. Nerd City, dude. Shouts out to Nerd City in the chat. Anybody? I mean, if you like Nerd City, where has Nerd City been? It's so wild. I haven't heard from Nerd City in forever. I want some Nerd City videos. I used to watch that shit all the time. So good. I miss the guy. V-Dub says, Nerd City is good. He does a podcast with Colossal, Dolan, Dark, and Pyro. I'm not sure. There was some kind of controversy with Pyro Cynical where he did some sus stuff. I'm not sure if I need to read into that. But Colossal is crazy. He's always been all right. And I like Dolan Dark. I was subscribed to him as well. So a podcast with Nerd City and all of them sounds like a good podcast. I'd maybe check that out. Thank you, V-Dub. Let's see. Real Time with Bill Maher. You got to get your fucking political news, okay? Nobody better than Bill. Internet Comment Etiquette doesn't have enough subscribers for my liking. 1 million only? Boost that shit, dude. Eric is one of my favorite creators online. Internet Comment Etiquette with Eric. So fucking good. One of the funniest fucking people online. Let's see. Harley Morenstein. Oh, wow. Guess what, guys? We've came to the end. Here's what the bottom of my subscription list looks like. The last page. Don't know what Tales of Earth is. Did you know gaming is nerdy? Internet Comment Etiquette. Subscribe, of course. Attorney Tom. I don't know why the fuck I follow that. Some legal dude. Cammy Cakes Gaming is Destiny. Destiny Esoteric. Harley Morenstein is the fucking Epic Mealtime dude. Rooster Teeth obviously sucks now. Max Mofo Pokemon for Pokemon cards. Joe Rogan for the base takes. Funny or Die. I don't even know if they do shit anymore. Raka used to make some crazy ass YouTube videos. I don't know if they do shit anymore. Good Mythical Morning. And last but not least, right at the bottom, Def Noodles. Go subscribe, of course. We love Def Noodles. Fucking fuck. Def Noodles was the first subscription? No, he's just at the bottom. I don't know if that has any significance towards, like, the order I subscribed, because he definitely wasn't my first subscription. Maybe I subscribed to him recently for some reason, because I was, like, looking at... Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Maybe he's one of the more recent subscriptions because I was watching his interviews that he's doing, like the quartering one that sucked balls. Pardon my French. Anyways, that's the show, guys, okay? We're almost 2 hours in. Shit, I didn't even intend to go this long, but that's the show. We looked at my subscriptions. You can laugh at me for what I subscribe to, of course. We talked about Dan Clancy. I almost forgot what his fucking name was, that old fuck. Talked about some Adin Ross bullshit while Kevin wasn't here because I don't want to subject him to Adin Ross's dumbass shit. Okay? I don't have an Adin Ross clip anymore, but I think I used to. I used to have fucking pussy.
No, that doesn't work either. You'll be back when you're back. That doesn't work either.
They had to... Steven Crowder will have to suffice for the douchebag soundbite at the end. Anyways, let's go through chat and get the fuck out of here. Okay? Say bye to everyone. Leave. Play some Diablo. Hope everybody has a great Thursday. Let's see. Hash, you're brave for this. I applaud your courage. Thank you, Ash. I thought it would be a cool segment to run through my subscriptions, you know, and let people give me grief. I always do that. Carla, thank you for showing up. V-Dub, always nice to see you. Poland Springs, of course. Loving to see you this morning and hear all of your based takes like my mods don't count as fans. You're probably right, yeah. Mod chat, shouts out. But yeah, Poland Springs and Hash and V-Dub and Carla, I think you guys were here with me today for the majority of it. Abby Blackbird, thanks for showing up. Kevin, I know I saw you in there somewhere. As well as anyone that I missed, I'm sorry. I love ya. Thanks for showing up. We will see you next time. Sunday.